for a minute. Hello, everybody. I am going to share this out with a few people, and then I'll be right back. All right, let me get it on. Get it into the messenger for some friends. Copy link. Hey, Paul, how are you today? I'm just going to give everybody a couple minutes to get in here. Wow, that stuff is super chalky. The flint itself is really solid, but see, it's very solid. But the stuff that's on the back of it. Hey, Tiger Eye, how are you today? Hope you're having a fabulous Mother's Day. It's like encased in chalk. That's crazy. Oh, it's okay. I'm just glad somebody showed up. I didn't figure anyone would, with it being a holiday. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. And that's Polish flint that I got from the Family Stones. Just giving everybody a couple minutes to get in here. I don't know if anybody's gonna. I'm sure most people are probably having lunch with their moms, so like I said, I'll be surprised if you probably only have a handful in today. This is, what is this? Sonoran dendritic. Oh, that's pretty. I'm guessing this is a jasper. Ooh, that is a heavy piece. I think I need to start lifting weights or something again, because I'm getting so weak. I really like the red dendrites in that. That is super cool. I wonder if that's hematite. That would make some beautiful pendants. Or beads. I'd love to have some beads out of that. Oh, yeah, it's got to be iron. It smells like blood. It stinks. But look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. I like that. All right. This. Hey, Allison. How are you doing? Some dino bone here. It's not the jimmiest bone, but still pretty. Yeah, I can't wait to show you me cutting it. I got so many questions about my saw. But it's definitely a chunk of dino bone, or some kind of bone. Roll it around in there and get it good and wet. All right, we'll put that aside and go to the next piece. Ooh. Why do I have to buy big stuff? All right. Oh, this stuff is solid here. All right. And this, I'm going to have to back up a little bit. This is Purple Cloud. Let's get it wet. Oh, I've had some more. I've had this. I bought some of this before. It was super pretty. I hope we're not about to have a doorbell ring. Hey, Josh. How are you, buddy? Yeah, I think the piece I got before. Oh, there, look at that. That does look like clouds. Kind of stormy. I like that. And this is a huge piece, y'all. Very big piece. I look forward to slicing this up. I think I need to go to the gym. Ooh. Hey, Patty. Oh, I'm knocking stuff off already. Haven't even got started yet. I'm knocking things off. Alrighty. Here's coming up some Australian crazy lace. Come on, cut. I seem to be all thumbs today, I'm sorry. And I had good sleep and a good breakfast and everything, and here I am all thumbs. Oh yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Come out of the package, will you? Good job. All right. Just trying to get it wet. I was just reading your comment there, Patty, from YouTube. That was cute. Man, that is pretty. I like all the little... It really is. And it's got like all kinds of different like oddities in there. I don't really know what all to call them. I mean, they don't really look like bots. They don't really look like eyes. I mean, it's almost like some little three-eyed critter hiding in a tree looking at you. I feel like, you know, like reminiscent of Scooby-Doo going on there, but it's 3 eyes instead of 2. That lace is gorgeous. Look at that. Y'all know I could just sit here and let this rock a long time, right? Hope y'all aren't in any hurry to do anything. Yep, it just needs to be cleaned up some. Oh, let's see what it looks like on these other sides. It's not really picking up the water that good. That's going to take me, so I want to get this side polished. That's going to be beautiful. If that has as many eyes in it as it looks like it does, that's going to be an awesome side. And I'm thinking all these little white specks in here are going to be eyes. But I am no expert. I could very well be wrong. Am I drying out? Okay. Let's go back in for a closer look. There's some more banding. Oh, that looks like, is that amethyst? That looks like a pink amethyst in there. But like I said, I don't know. Maybe not. Once I hit the light in there, it don't really look. What do y'all think? Maybe it just needs to be cleaned up. I don't know. So when I turn it that way, it's not, it don't have that amethyst look to it. But I can't really tell. That's pretty cool though. Sorry. Man, that is going to be awesome. All right, I'll put it up and quit drooling over it. We'll go on to something else. All right. For those of y'all that just come in, let me go back over what I've done. I've just got a piece of Polish flint. This is some dendritic jasper. This was some dino bone. It's not like the real high gem quality bone, but it's still beautiful. This was some purple cloud agate here. And then this is the Australian lace. In 5 minutes, I'll probably not remember all of those. That's why I'm keeping the tags. Let's see what I got here. Deschutes Bigs. Thank you for that, Paul. This is a tiny little piece. Now that is a pretty piece. I have no idea how to price it if I ever do cut pendants out of it. And this is Biggs Jasper, or Deschutes Biggs. But man, look at all those lines in there. That is just beautiful. I don't know anything about jaspers. I know pretty. That looks so much like petrified wood to me. But that is beautiful. This is a piece of onyx. Well, Rick, that's what I need to figure out. So I got some questions about my saw. And when I get some of you experts in here that knows about cutting and how to handle setting up the saw, I have some questions. And Katie has one, and she said I could send it on Discord, but I just freaking hate Discord. I mean, I don't really hate it. I'm not really good at using it. And then it's like, you don't know if somebody's on. You got to wait forever for a message. You got to wait forever for a response. And now this is some stinky onyx. But I like it. It's pretty. I love all those stripes in there. It smells very irony. And yes, happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers out there. And to all of you single fathers or fathers who are having to be mothers because the mothers can't be mothers. And taking care of mothers. But I like this onyx. This is pretty. But my saw, what I was talking about was, can I pull it over here and show y'all what I'm asking about? Y'all got a minute? Hold on one second. Here. Y'all look at the pretty rock. I'll be right back. I'm going to pull my saw over. Well, it takes a while to get used to it, Paul. It took me probably a month or so of just being on there, goofing off, playing around to figure it out. But I finally figured out how to actually get in and out of it and how to navigate between the tabs. But that's just a basic. I still don't know how to do a lot of the stuff on there. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull my saw over here and ask. There's a couple questions I want to ask about it. If I can do this without breaking my neck. Ugh. Yeah, I know. All right, y'all. Spin y'all around, but hopefully not make you dizzy. So, I've got it set up on this plastic cart. And my question is, when I start using this, Katie suggested that I bolt it down. But, one, I don't really see a way how I can do that. And two, this is plastic. If I bolt this through plastic, it's going to destroy this cart. I think there might be, yeah, see, it's kind of got like a honeycomb grid up under there. And Yeah, that was my question, Allison. If I was thinking about getting some boards and just putting the boards around it to kind of hold it steady, and I was wondering if that would work. And another thing is the cart is on wheels. Should I take it off the wheels? Because I have a feeling they probably aren't going to lock down. Even if they did, I put this thing together myself. I would not trust the wheels on it. I feel like I should probably just take it off the wheels. I'm kind of having buyer's remorse on this saw because when I'm looking at it, I feel like the motor is right here. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of, how the heck do you put a motor right here where it's going to get soaking wet? I mean, I know the spray is going to be coming out this way, but at the same time, that's not very deep, and there's going to be a lot of splash. And then it's basically sitting. I mean, there is a, it's not like actually, it's not like actually sitting down here. Rick, I'm hoping that that's the case. I feel like it is too. I mean, yeah, and I mean, this is only a 10-inch, and I don't think I'm going to be cutting a whole lot of stuff on here that's going to be, like, rough, but, I mean, I'm mainly, well, I don't know, agates are pretty tough. But, I mean, you see the material I have. That stuff is not that hard, I don't think. I mean, I don't know how hard that stuff's going to be to cut. So, and another thing is it came with kind of like a lubricant mixture of that, and I'm assuming that it goes in here. This is the only place I can find to actually put something in there. Yeah, so the water's going to spray this way, and I'm going to be standing here, right? That's what I'm thinking. I just feel like I should still cover that motor up with some plastic or something, but I don't want it to burn up if I do that either. So, I mean, I know I'm going to be facing it like this. And, y'all, I'm just nervous about it is all, I guess. Yeah, I think it is maybe 400, I think. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look at my, where I bought it from. I think I bought it, honestly, I think I bought it off Amazon because the stores here didn't have what I was looking for. The other thing is, how do I clean this thing out? I mean, it's a itty bitty box. Yeah. So I have no clue how to clean this thing out. I don't know what this is for. I have no idea. I hope you're right. So, I know Jim, Katie's husband, looked when I was talking to them about it the other day. Oh, maybe this is it. I bet I clean it. I bet this is what I do. I undo this and I lift it up. Okay. The only thing they said that they didn't like about this 10-inch Covington was that it, just thank God I don't have to use any of these saws. Oh God, I just thought I had a heart attack. Yeah, there's an instruction booklet. My nephew got one of these for cutting wood. I'm like, are you nuts? I would never get a saw like that. All right. I'm gonna set y'all back down so I can step over the boxes. But, yeah, so the two things they told me was that I needed to bolt it down and that I could use water instead of the oil. And if I could use water instead of the oil, then that takes away a lot of my problem with having to clean up. That was one of the things that I've been hesitating about using the saw. Did that thing just roll away over there by itself? Wow, we are unlevel. Oh, sorry y'all, I'm winded. That's how out of shape I am. And the other thing he suggested was that if I do bolt it down, that I put it on a hinge to make it easier to lift up to empty. So I have no idea how to do that either. But she told me I could message her in Discord, but I don't want to do that. It's nothing against them personally. It's just that I don't like sending messages in Discord. I still need to send somebody else one in there. I'm supposed to be messaging Jennifer in there, and I still need to get with her about a bracelet. Oh, I just hate going in Discord. And then there's always some debate going on in there, and you feel like, are these people serious about what they're talking about? Ryan, how was the gym show? Let's see. So here's a graveyard point agate that actually feels like it's in multiple pieces. All right, I'm gonna need more water for this one. I need to hydrate myself. All right. These are several pieces, so I'm just going to kind of pull them out. Wet. Yeah, I bet. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. I think they actually do have a real ant stay, though. Oh, that's some plumy stuff. That doesn't look like the piece of graveyard that I got before, but... well, yeah, if I turn it that way, it does. That's pretty cool. That's a nice looking piece, actually. That's a few cabs. It's probably... I could probably get 3-4 cabs out of that look good. Hopefully. Alright. Let's look at this big one. Now, this looks more like what I got right here. That is beautiful. And the water is now running down between my toes. Wet socks, anybody? Look at all that pluminess in there. Ryan, I hope your mom's doing good. Yeah, that'll be several cabs right there. That's some thick chunks. I really like this. I like this style better. I like this this look better than I do the other, though. I don't know why. I might feel differently once I start polishing it. I mean, both of them are pretty, but I think I like this one better. This just, to me, has more detail in it. Oh, I'm trying to squeeze the rock here. Don't tell Julie I did that. Oh, look at that. That's a nice little detail. Look at that. See, that is going to make an awesome cab. Oh yeah, that's a nice piece right there. That's going to make some nice cabs. All right. One more to look at. Zoom back out. Is she back home yet, Ryan, or is she still in the hospital? They don't usually keep them in the hospital alone here. Oh, Rick, you better hush. Is that dendrites? No, that's dirt. Okay. That's supposed to be our little secret. You gotta wait till she watches and let her figure it out herself. Oh, okay, good, good. Yeah, I was gonna say, they usually don't, unless something major is wrong, they usually don't hold you in the hospital up here. They do what they gotta do and send you to rehab, if you need rehab. And then assign you to every specialist under the sun. I wish I had my flashlight in here. That is so translucent right there. It's got some, it looks like it's got some tubes going through it there. But I don't have my flashlight to show you. Oh gosh, tell me about it. They are horrible. The worst part is not even the bed. The worst part is you get no rest in a hospital. They tell you to rest and then they bother you like every hour on the freaking hour. No, you just sit back and relax, and then the next thing you know, they're in here. Let's take your temperature. Let's take your blood pressure. It's time to swallow these pills. That's the size of Texas. It's like, people, you want me to rest. Let me rest. And then they only manage to find you string beans to eat. Okay, Tiger, I guess you say so. Friday night with Karen. Yeah, Ryan always does a good job. We were out though. I didn't get back home until I got back home at almost 9 o'clock, something like that. I missed most of it. This is Mohawk Jasper. I've never seen this before. I think I've heard of it, but I've never actually seen it. So let's look at some details. Let's see why it's supposed to be so pretty and interesting. What did you do, Ryan? What did I miss? Tell me. Do I need to go back and rewatch it? This might polish up beautifully. Yeah, she wasn't on very long after I got back. You guys were almost done by the time I got in. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice chunk, and it is a huge chunk. I can definitely make some slabs off of it. Rick, do you have a way to polish stuff? Pick out my favorite fossil, make a cab, and get a slab submitted. I mean, a cab submitted, okay. I ain't making no promises on that, but I'll try. Y'all always hounding me about stuff. Get off my back. I'll make a cab one day, okay? I'll try. I'll have to see if I got any fossils I can slab up. Oh, dino bone would be a fossil, wouldn't it? Oh, Karen's good at that. She's so sneaky. She's like so subtle, you don't even see it coming. I like her. She's awesome. That's what I got, Ron. I mean, Rick, why does it frustrate you? I like mine. Oh, yeah, I got plenty of pit wood to practice on. I bought tons of that from Brian. Freedom Jasper. Isn't this what we call Gary Green? She didn't see you coming. Oh, goodness. I will definitely have to go back and watch then. I hope you didn't hurt her feelings or anything. That's not very green. Why does it always look greener on their TV show than mine? I think they enhanced their colors or something. This probably ought to look good polished, though. Gary Green usually does good polished. Or maybe Freedom Jasper is a lesser version or a lesser form of Gary Green. Is that what it is? I like those colors through there. It's like greens and purples together. Oh, that's going to be pretty. You know what I should do with this? I should make some like 1-inch pieces. Drill some holes in the end and make some double, like double barrel beads. I like double link beads is what I'm trying to say. Just like some 1-inch rectangles and turn them into beads. That would be pretty. What y'all think? I hear crickets. Okay, I don't even hear crickets. Oh, Rick, honey, I'm blind as a bat. I'll probably have it all scratched up. I just want to try, though. I mean, that's... I just want to know that I tried. That's... And I have spent some time going over the, using the first grit wheel, or the roughest grit wheel. What is it, 68? No, they gave me a 180 is what they gave me. They didn't even give me like a real hard one. I need to get the other wheels. They give you a package and say, this is all you need, but it's really not. Some of those things take forever to grind down. But I haven't changed that disc and tried any of the other discs on the stuff that I've, like the one that I sent Allison, that piece of fruitcake Jasper that I sent Allison. I had gone over it on that disc, but I didn't go to any of the other discs. And I let her have that piece to see what she could do with it. So, but I will eventually cut off a piece and see what I can do. But a lot of these things too, I wanted to, Right, Ryan. All you need except all this other stuff. I also want to do a slab sale one day. All right, I got one more piece in this box. And that is a mystery. So even they didn't know what this was. Yep. Yeah, that's the other thing. I gotta mount mine on plates. This mystery rock cost me... Oh, it was free. Okay, I guess I can't complain if it's not good. Oh, it's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. I'm going with it, Resort Dog. Give me a minute. Goodness. Hold your horses there, Sonny. I'm an old lady. What do y'all think that is? Yeah, I don't either. If they didn't know, I figure we're probably not going to know either. Unless we are actually from the region it come from. But good grief, that is beautiful. Yeah, this looks like opal down here. That is, and it's got that line all the way through it. Oh, hold on. Hey, Danny. I like that little drive y'all went on today. Yeah, I kind of wish I would have spent the money and got a 6-wheel instead of, I mean, a cab machine instead of the flat lap. Well, I have American something or other, but gosh, look at that. You walking the tracks today? Hey, Randall, I didn't know you were in here either. Yeah, that's probably a good idea for me because I need to learn basic stuff. I am so new. I'm so new, I barely know that a rock is a rock. I still get fooled by wood and pet wood being two different things. They do look like snakes, don't they? That is so cool. That is just, I am impressed. That is such a beautiful piece. But usually when I get mystery rocks from them, they are pretty nice. All right, that's all I got from the Family Stones, but I do have a box of Kyle's junk stuff to go through. I wouldn't say it's junk, but it's stuff that I bought, so who knows what's in there. I need to let these dry so I can put them back in the... Oh my gosh, I just love this Polish flint. This was the Australian lace. I love this stuff right here too. This was the dendritic jasper. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This was my dino bone. I quit, but then I went back. Ryan, don't listen to me when I say I quit doing stuff. I get addicted. I can't stop. This is some big shoots. This stuff is so pretty. Yeah, it's Jeff's fault. Where is Jeffro? It's all his fault, doggone it. Dag nab, that boy. Always dragging me into places with his sharing. Yeah. All these are graveyard points. Keep them in the bag. Let them dry though. All right. Oh, that's the Freedom Jasper, whatever they want to call it. And this was that big heavy rock. I need to go back to the gym, start getting my strength built back up. And then this was the pretty onyx that stinks. Pretty, but smells funky. All right. Now we got family stones out the way. Let's get on to spending the rest of our life unwrapping toilet paper rolls. I love Kyle, but he makes me work so hard for my stuff. All right, we got more yellow orange stuff. Ooh, what is this? Did I get a freebie? Oh, I was the first claim. I don't remember that, but okay. I hope you didn't lose me. Y'all still hear me? I hope everybody can hear me. I love this stuff. Am I mumbling again? All right, thanks, Resort Dog. Thank you, Patty. I really need my flashlight. That is beautiful. He got some good stuff to do for his giveaways. I'm gonna have to get me a giveaway box. Come on. You are orientated. All right, sorry about that. He knocked y'all over. Oops. And then it wouldn't let me go back. It told me I had to reorientate. All right, this is one of Sunken's agate bags. Which I think is a darn good deal. I don't know which ones of these is which, but maybe some of you guys from that area can tell me. Pretty. That is pretty, 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 pretty. Dang, I need my flashlight. I wonder if Junior's got one in there. I bet he don't. That is super cool. Yeah, that it does. Tater salad. Man, every time I hear that, I think of that joke from Ron White. They call me tater salad. That was hilarious. Why y'all let me start a live without a flashlight? I can't believe this. Thank you, Rick. At least I got my stand back. I just forgot to grab my lights. Patty, have you ever seen that skit, that comedy routine he does? Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. You kind of got to tune out his vulgarness, though, because he is very vulgar. It's like, dude, you would be super funny if you just, like, not cuss so much. That's good to know that'll come out. I bet these things would tumble like you wouldn't believe. That needs to go in my gym jar stuff. I really do, Rick, but it's all downstairs and it'd take me 30 minutes to go down there and get it. Because I have to dig my way to, it's a long story. But y'all know Shy was in that car wreck with us, and his back is messed up just like mine, and he can't go downstairs. So we have to block the stairs off, and instead of putting up a gate like normal people, we decided we'd just use tubs of crap. So in order to get up and down the stairs, I now have to unbarricade it to go down and up and down on myself. And it's too dangerous. I don't like doing it. I'm terrified that I'm going to fall trying to get around all that stuff. This is beautiful. So pretty. You said this is bubble gum too? Oh my gosh. Tiger Eye, we took him for a ride Thursday. We took him to Culver's and got him a pup cup. There was like 2 cars up above us. Somebody had 2 border collies in their car. That border collie was hanging out of that car so far, I thought he was gonna fall out, but it was just so precious. If I kept the video that I took, I'll post it on my when I'm done here. Let y'all see that. It is just so adorable. And then I'll post what Shy was doing whenever. Cause he was just as happy as he could be. Oh my God, that boy was smiling so big. He hadn't had a seizure lately either, thank God, but we think that was due to his, the doctor said it was due to his thyroid, and since he started taking the thyroid medication, he hasn't had another one. And he's also been able to regulate his temperature now. Ooh, that's a signer. Gosh, that's pretty. So explain to me what the difference between a signer and an actual Fairburn is. I think he's 14. He just turned 14 in April. And Tia turned 9. So she's an old girl too. So I'm guessing a signer is when you got a little bit of Fairburn in it, and an actual Fairburn is when the whole rock is the agate. Is that right? Because I'm telling you, if I found this out there, I would be absolutely thrilled. Even if it is itty bitty signer. I mean, oh, okay. Still, I would be absolutely beside myself with that. That one's pretty too. Look at that. Man, they just got so many eyes on them. Oh, speaking of Tia, there's one of her hairs. Yeah, we all need to get together and go up there and go on a trip with this dude. He seems like such a sweetheart. I'm gonna have to get me one of them mobility scooters before I do, though. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, them are teeny tiny little beads, but gosh, they are pretty. What was that? Oh, that was just paper sheryl. These are the turquoise. Why did my screen just go colors like that? That's insane. I think most people just tumble those, don't they? Chubby hubby. There is our dancing queen right there, y'all. How you doing, honey? Excuse me, dancing king. Those are beautiful. Let's set them aside where they hopefully won't get wet. Yeah, that's those little turquoise ones he had. All right, let's see what else he's got in here. Oh, yeah. Tons and tons of tons. Here we go. Here we go. Let's put that over there. And I'm going to put them beads back on it. Put that over there in the trash pile. And get this box out from under my elbow. Oh, what are these? I can't tell. This may be amethyst. Did he have amethyst or fluorite, y'all? I don't remember. Come on, don't do that. Give me some color. Please tell Heather Happy Mother's Day. Mr. C. I can't tell if these are... I don't remember what these are, y'all. I can't tell. And that string makes them... I'm not a mother, Mr. Chubby, but, well, I guess I'm a mom to my fur babies and all those squirrels in the backyard, I think. But, you know, they still love me. I was never able to have kids. They said they think it was because of scar tissue from polycystic ovarian syndrome. But, oh well. But I tell you, after 10 years with my ex-husband, I am... Oh, no. No, Shy knows his mama. His mama is KK. I am Aunt Cheryl. These are garnet. These beautiful little garnets too. I think one of them is supposed to be a light one and one of them is supposed to be a dark one, but the strings kind of keep you from being able to see it. And then these are those beautiful moonstone that Patty bought me. Patty, I will make you a bracelet too, I promise. I just need to know what you want it made out of. Do you like chunky bracelets, small bracelets, large bracelets? I need to know what kind of bracelet you like. Are you a dainty princess kind? Yep, they do. But my ex did not have kids, thank God. The world does not need any more of those genes to be passed on. Okay, what else do we have in here? Well, that's true, Patty. You did tell me that. Yeah, Rick, I remember that. We was all trying to figure out what you were talking about. And then we're like, oh, that's the string. That was funny. You're a funny dude. Yeah, and somebody is on Thursday night. Somebody was on, oh, these are pretty. Was on the other show. What is his name? Jesse's show. Richardson's Rocks and Minerals. People, quit trying to make me blue. I'm not blue. Oh, these are the tourmaline. I love tourmaline, y'all. These are so pretty. Yeah, Richardson's. And his name, he goes by Rick and Tanya something. And your wife's name is Tanya, so I just assumed that was you. And now it turns out it's not you. Oh, gosh, these are pretty. Wow. I don't remember what these are. Were these citrine? What were golden healer maybe? I don't remember, but these are gorgeous. I absolutely love those. Oh, I'm sorry, Resort. I'm so sorry about that. Look, there they go trying to make me blue again. I think these are labradorites. Oh, okay. Okay, for some reason I thought you said your wife's name was Tanya. I am so sorry. Well, it's a good thing I didn't write that on the card that I was going to put in the box when I send it to you. Now I'll have to remember Tracy, not Tanya. Yeah, I am in the process of trying to get your box fixed up that I'm working on for you. But, of course, by the time I get it together, it's probably going to be too late for you to plant those seeds. Maybe I should have just sent you the seeds and then done the box later. And then this is lapis. These are beautiful. I like these too. I love lapis. I like blue. This, this is that big this is that big chunk that I got from Sunken Stuff. Dang, I needed I really needed the UV light for this. That is nice. Very nice. Not yet, Chubby Hubby. I have I had questions about my saw that I wanted answered before I dared to be that brave. Thanks for stopping in, Resort Dog. Appreciate you. Okay. I'll put that over there. Well, I showed it to Allison and Rick and a few others, and they answered my questions for me. But I will more than happy ask you. So I have it on a mail cart that's plastic, like a heavy duty plastic mail cart that's on wheels. It's a 10-inch Covington. Katie did, and Jim told me that I should bolt it down. Hey Phil, how are you doing? And well, do y'all mind if I just stop and show Mr. Chubby Hubby what I'm talking about? I'd really like to stand up a minute anyway, even if it does cause me to be winded. All right, hang on. Let me clear me a path. Oh. Let's go that way. It'll be easier. All right. Put the sharp objects on that side. All right. All right. So what I have is a 10-inch Covington, and I have it on this little 10-inch mail cart. I mean, 10-inch on a mail cart. All right, they told me to screw it down, but I don't see a way to do that. And this has a honeycomb bottom underneath it, so I don't think I could anyway, even if it did. So I was thinking about wedging it in with boards. Or rocks, something. Just like getting some planks and putting in here around it. And then taking the wheels off the cart and to stabilize it. And that was my main concern, really. Everything's new on here. It's, I think, a pretty good looking saw. Any idea what this is for? What this does? Is that the drain plug? And if so, where does it drain from? I mean, I know there's a manual, and I've looked through the manual. I just didn't understand a lot of what it was talking about because it's all... that's the drain? Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, all right. I really want to get some. And then the other thing is it comes with a mix, a lubricant that's mix, oil, water mix. Yeah, I was too. Because you would think there would be. And there was a, now this was one that come with a hood and it had, like the slide bar that went on this side of it. But I didn't get that because it was like an extra $500 or $600. And I wanted to be able to hold my rocks and put them in there because all my rocks are small. And, so I opted not to get and I also had planned to use it outside. So I just opted not to go with the cover, with the hood. Let's see. Let me set y'all down for just a second. Oh crap. I hope I didn't mess it up. Let me see. I'm going to try to point y'all in that direction and I'm going to try to lift it up. I'm probably not strong enough. I can barely lift these individual rocks. Come on, Cheryl, get it together. All right. All right, I'm going to try to lift it up and see what we can see under there. There ain't nothing under there. Can y'all see? There ain't nothing under there. And that's just a belt. All right. Now I'm really, I guess if you undo this side, the water comes out here. That's the only thing I can think of. Because this is the belt cover. All right. Sorry to get my butt in y'all's face. I didn't mean to. Y'all definitely don't need to see that. Oh, at least the belt's in good shape. Back up there. You go back on there. And you go back on there. Hopefully. Come on. Get on there. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright, I've got to sit down now because that'd probably just wreck my back again. Alright. Yeah. That cart's a pain. It does roll on you super easy, especially in here on this concrete floor. But I think I can put wedges under those wheels and be okay. I just have to get wedges for it. All right. Let's be rocking. How you doing, Michelle? All right, y'all give me a minute. I gotta catch my oxygen. But see, I'm afraid with that plastic being that hard plastic, that hard rising plastic, that if I drill through the plastic, that it's gonna cause it to crack. That's what I'm worried about. That's why I don't really want to drill. I mean, I know even with that honeycomb grid under there, it probably still would be sturdy. But I just, especially in Chubby Hubby, you know how the winters up here make everything super hard, brittle, fracture anyway. I just, and being out here in the garage, it's going to be super cold. That's what I'm concerned about. What is this rock in my hand? Oh, I got 2 rocks in my hand. Oh, yard rocks. Somebody handed me these yard rocks. Here's you some rocks, Cheryl. I'm like, okay, thanks. I don't tell them anything. I just take them and be happy. All right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is like kind of, yeah, put a board down on each side and either take the wheels off completely, which I don't really want to do, or just wedge the wheels. And I think wedging the wheels would be a better answer. That way we can move it. If we have to put the car in here, we can put the car in. Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, I can do that. The narrow end of the saw? You mean the front? There's no, I don't really understand what you mean by narrow. That green is super awesome. But you know what? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let me see if I can get up and do that. My back is kind of hurting, but oh, give me 1 second. I just can't stand up very long. That's why I haven't gone on any rock huntings. Okay, so here's the front. Am I close enough for you? Is that what you want to see up under it? And then here's the plug. Here's the plug over here. I didn't miss your comment, did I? Okay. That green is exactly what our high school colors look like. Hey, Doug, how are you doing, hon? Yeah, I'm not sure what this right here is either, unless that's, oh, that's just a screw. That's just this screw right here where they have it bolted in. Okay. But I have a feeling that I'm going to have a hose attached to this. I'm going to have to unscrew this. Damn, that thing's on so tight. The 2 on the front are drain plugs. Oh, these. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense because these are what's underneath holding it to the base plate. Oh my God, how am I going to undo those? I'm going to have to... Okay. But then this Okay, so this loosens these. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm not mechanically inclined. I don't know anything about mechanics. I don't know a monkey wrench from an Allen wrench. Well, I do, but... Hold on one second. I think I hear somebody at the door whining. Either that or it's the birds outside chirping. Okay, it's just the birds. Oh, that air in there feels so good, though. Hopefully I don't make y'all dizzy. Okay. Sorry about my trash pile. I'll have to pick it up. My nephew will have a heck of a fit if I don't. All right. Give me just a second to get caught up on chat and I'll go back to unwrapping. Patty, I'll have to go back and reread it. Okay, you know, Ryan, that makes a lot more sense to me. Okay. That makes so much more sense than what I was thinking. Okay. Okay. All right, that makes a lot more sense to me. All right. The other thing is I was wanting to know is they also told me that on theirs, I'm not talking about Katie and Jim from Katie Did. They told me that she told me she started out using the oil mix that they got with theirs, but then they later switched and just started using water and everything's been fine with their saw. So if I can just start using water, I could probably get started using faster because I wouldn't have to worry about how to clean up the oil. Is that okay for me to just use water? Oh, okay. Okay, Ryan. I mean, I'm not going to be leaving it in there anyway. I'm going to drain the water after I use it anyway. So I wouldn't have to worry about the saw rusting. I mean, this is a big learning curve for me, a big learning experience. So, I mean, I do have a lot of questions. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, that's probably what I'll do. That way I can go ahead and start using it. Hey, Karen. Thank you. I appreciate that. Happy Mother's Day to you too. All right. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, but since we rent this place and don't own it, and then there's a lot, my nephew has a lot of his own equipment in here. I don't really want to have to deal with cleaning up oil. And I also don't want to have to worry about washing it out of my clothes. Or getting it in my eyes and on my glasses, which I have PPE. I just, but I know that doesn't protect everything, you know? So I really am itching to get over there and start cutting. And if I have to use oil, I got to wait a while. Whereas if I use water, I can get started sooner. Anyway, let me get back to what I was doing here. I have a feeling I'm gonna regret not getting that guide on there though. but I didn't really have that extra money to spend on it. There's another bag of agates from yeah, and I think that what I have with it is basically an additive that you put in water. So that guy told me it was a mix. Oh, I think those are fossils. Nope. What is this then? That's interesting. Oh, that is super cool. All right, let me douse these. All right, come on. This looks like a little, what is this, a little piece of petrified wood? That's what it looks like anyway. This is more stuff from Sunken, from Chris. Somehow my eyes aren't sitting right with his camera. That's another bubble gum. I should have brought me a jar to put these in. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I gotta adjust this camera. It's not working right with my eyes. There we go. Now I'm not so close to it. Or at least, oh, you know what? It's not my camera. I got something on my glasses. Lord have mercy. Sometimes I feel like I'm the scarecrow if I ever grow a brain. That'd be dangerous. Oh, what is this itty bitty? There's a tiny little agate right there, boy. Look at that. Ooh-wee, that is so pretty. A plasma welder. Wouldn't that be a little hot for soldering? I don't know. These things are so neat. Definitely going to get me a jar to put them in. I might eventually tumble some of them if I ever get another tumbler. Thank you for sharing that, Patty. Oh, okay. Dude, that would be awesome. Just have to make sure you tell the kids not to try to eat them. I know, that is cool, isn't it? Sometimes I feel that's about the size of my brain. Oh, oh my gosh. That's so cool. Let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit more on that. That almost looks like an amethyst middle. I can't focus my eyes well enough to tell if it is or not, though. What do you mean, signer? It's the whole rock. I don't know. It probably was at one time just a signer. That is beautiful. Definitely pretty. I think this one is too wet for me to see what it is. The lights are really playing off of it. Oh, there's the agate right there. So what am I looking for? Okay. This is a prairie agate, right? I think that's agate over here too. Sorry, y'all, the lights are just... Yeah, Chris has a really nice... He has put some great stuff in these bags. I really enjoyed opening these bags. Allison, did the Prairie kids get you anything for Mother's Day? Definitely not a prairie chicken. That's funny. Oh, that's a cute little one. Well, if I ever do get out there to look for one, at least I know what to look for, huh? Yeah, it might be, I don't know, it's pretty whatever it is. But because it's so wet, it's hard for the lights are just, these garage lights are really bright. I can see the bubble gums well, though. This is going to be a... Can't tell if that's just a black agate or a black bubble gum because all the light's reflecting off of it. It's got something pretty right there in there, but I can't tell. It's just too wet to see what it is. Oh, I missed that you got that. That is going to be awesome. Let me know how that works. You know, Rick, you're really making me feel bad about not bringing my lights up here. Not that I need any help with that. Josh, you're still here, buddy. Yay, I found another owl staring at me. Or is that a butterfly? Man, this one's really super cool. Does that mean we can look forward to lives from Lesby Rockin'? Oh, that one is a beauty. Look at that. She says, Oh, I bet that's going to be pretty, Josh. I look forward to that. That is a beauty right there. That's another pretty one. They really are. Ooh, water level. That would be like my dream trip, Josh. Like, seriously, that would be a dream vacation for me. I love waterfalls. Even when I was a teenager, my sister and I were talking about going to Washington and Oregon to go do all the waterfalls, to look at the waterfalls. Yep. I used to get a magazine when I was living at home in my like early 20s called oh gosh, what was it called? Birds and Blooms magazine. And they would do they would have little articles about gardening in Washington State. And man, some of the places up there that they showed was just so lusciously green. I was like, why can't Louisiana have greens like that? That is a sweet little bubble gum. My bowels are starting to run together. Hey, Caleb, how are you doing? That's a nice one. That's funny, Rick. Oh, that's pretty. I think that's petrified wood. That is a beautiful piece. Very beautiful. I probably should have got more of his fossil bags, but I didn't. Only got one. I don't know what I was thinking. I love that knot. Look at that. That is so cool. That's a lovely piece. Stop going blue. I can't say. I don't lick rocks. The neighbors are home. At least it's not the crazy ones. Well, you just run on over here and lick all the rocks you want. You can tell me what they taste like. Looks like a... Oh, wee, that is beautiful. Look at that. Oh my goodness, this rock just don't stop. It's so pretty. Rick, I'm gonna end up doing a light show eventually. Ooh, that one's pretty too. That's a pretty little one. Just a couple more wee ones here. Who else is planning to go live today? Anybody? Oh, that one is super clear, translucent. That is going to be a beauty. I only have plastic. Sorry, Chubby. Oh, that'd be cool, Karen. You gonna do what? Oh, dang. That's gonna be sweet, Doug. I didn't know you were in Scotland. That is awesome. I hope you're enjoying it. All right. Nothing in that one. All right. Those look pretty heavy. Hi, Andrea. Welcome to my live. Sorry, it goes so fast I don't get to see all the... Which part of, Andrew, which part of Minnesota? I'm in Eden Prairie. All right. All right, this is a beauty right here. And I think this was a nice little score for what I paid. Even if it does have a beat up tip. Again, go ahead and say it, Rick. I need my flashlight. I know I need my flashlight. And this is a beauty. Look at all that. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Chubby Hubby. Y'all just keep telling me that. Dang, that is pretty. All right. That is one smoky. I don't think that's a smoky. You know, he's probably used to running his mouth, so I don't think it matters. Ooh, this is pretty too. I like this. This is a palm stone. Petrified wood palm stone. Beautiful little thing. I thought those were cool. I don't remember what this is, but it's definitely super cool. It reminds me of chert. It looks like banded chert. There, that looks more like it. It felt upside down the other way. It's just cool, y'all. I'm sorry. I love it. But I like chert. Unlike a lot of people, I like chert. This was a gift from Kathy. This is a beauty too. Set the light focus. There we go. Look at though, that's parallax right there. They're not all parallax, but oh my gosh, that's pretty. Maybe they are parallax. That is super cool. Kathy, that was a nice choice. Thank you. I appreciate your gift. You are a sweetheart. I need to return the favor. What was that? I like that, Karen. For a second, I thought it said the church hoarding queen. I was like, what? I was like, wait, I probably am. I cannot wait to see how that box that I sent to Mike looks when he gets through tumbling it. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so pretty. All right. Okay, here I got a question for y'all. Give me 1 second. I'll ask it in just a second. Let me open this first. All right. What was this? I don't remember what that is. I'll have to look and see what that is. Okay, so this was a large box that I had saved up over time. Probably 4 or 5 weeks. And I got 2 of them. That's a lot to go through right now. Do y'all want me to y'all want to let's take a break? And then come back in an hour or 2 and redo it, because we've already been going for 113 minutes, which is 2 hours. And y'all know the quality of the videos and everything drops off after so long. I know I would like to get up and walk around a little bit and go get something to drink and come back and start over. If y'all want to keep going, I'll be happy to keep going, though. It's up to y'all. Tell me what you want to do. All right, well, keep going then. Give me 1 second here. If I knew how to do a poll, I'd just do a poll. Because I don't... Okay, it looks like intermission is winning. So far, I've got 1 stay, 1 do whatever, and 3 take a break, 4 take a break. All right. Yeah, I really do, because my feet are starting to swell and burn, and that's the main reason I want to get up and walk around. All right, yeah, let's take a break. All right, I'll be back. Karen, what time do y'all want to do what time do y'all want to start? Because I can honestly unbox and show stuff while y'all are, with y'all, if you want to do that. That'll give me something to do with y'all, if you want to do it that way. Tiger Eye, you have been here with me from the beginning, and I appreciate you for that. All right, send me a link, Karen, and I'll join. I may have to re-download that out because I think I had deleted it at one time. All right. You still got my, you got my, you send it through Messenger, right? Yeah, and that'll give y'all some time to get y'all whatever y'all want to do. All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all coming in today. Yeah, if you would send it through Messenger, that's how I would appreciate it. All right. Thanks. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I'm going to go take a break, and I'll see y'all later on. Y'all have a good day. Happy Mother's Day. Appreciate y'all.